What's on? Dunk here, New Parks Farm. We've had a nice day today, a bit of sunshine, and we've got a few things done. We've got a sheep here that we're going to take to market tomorrow. Now, not everything goes to plan on the farm, obviously. This sheep lambed about 6 weeks ago, just before Christmas, and she shouldn't really have lambed then. It's the only one that lambed then. Don't ask why she lambed then. There is a story, but I'm going to be taking her to the market tomorrow to get rid of her because she's going to be completely out of whack in our system. So all sheep have got to have an electronic tag, which are the yellow ones. So if you see a sheep with a yellow tag, it's electronic. And we put 2 tags in ours for breeding. Stock have to have 2 tags if they for breeding. Actually, her lambs aren't for breeding, but I've only got the 2 tag system, so that's what they're going to get. This ewe here has got a tag, and she's a pedigree Dorset ewe, so I'm going to grab a certificate for her. Other stuff we've been doing today, actually, we've taken all the wool in to be graded. Now, don't talk to sheep farmers about wool. All right, that's about probably all I can say about that. It's shocking. All right, it doesn't cover the cost of the diesel to take it there, I don't think, let alone the cost of shearing the sheep. But anyway, we've had to get the job done. We don't want a shed full of wool, so we had to take it down there. Anyway, I'm going to get these lambs tagged now. So Jack's going to grab one of them. They're both boys. Or wethers, as we call them. So you're going to stick a tag in each ear, one in that ear. This one's got exactly the same number written on it. I'm going to get a close up now. So there we go, that's one lamb done. Two earrings. Rosie did say she wanted her ears pierced. I asked her what number. She didn't find that very funny. You want yours done while we're on, Jack? No. So we've got to make sure that the numbers match up. There we go, job done. Now there's a couple of other things that we can do as well before we take sheep to be sold. Give them a little haircut. This time of year, she's nearly got 12 months wool on her, so she is looking a bit straggly. So look at her head now. We get a before and after. It's been a while since I've done a head trim on a sheep, but we will give her a little trim up just to see. Only all I'm doing is just tidying it up, really. So just taking off the fluffy bits, and I think it just looks a little bit smarter. A bit like having a haircut, I guess. I don't do haircuts, but sheep trimming. We can do a little bit of that. Although we could have a go at haircuts as well, probably. So just get rid of any fluff that sticks up. And to the untrained eye, probably doesn't look any different, but it just looks a little bit smarter to me. There we go. Just makes her look a little bit tidier. And then if she has got any dingleberries, grab her head, Jack. Let's check the business end. Have you got any dingleberries? We have got a couple of little dingleberries in there, not too bad. But what we can do is, just to make the tail look a little bit better, even though she's pretty clean, is just take off a bit of wool around the tail here as well. Let's get some light on the job. Right, so we've got different camera angle now. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. So she's pretty clean here. Just going to take some wool off. This is sort of a before. Should we let's get a photo, before photo. Did you get a photo? Okay. So we've got a before photo, and just see if it looks much different once I finish. So we'll just give a little trim up around the tail. Good. Okay, so we put tags in the lambs, we've given you a little bit of a trim up, and the last thing to do is just to mark them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a tiny blue spot just on the shoulder, and that hopefully when they get to the market, if they do get separated for any reason, I mean they'll make a lot of noise, but you never know who might buy them. They might buy a few and they put them in. Not that the lambs are going to leave for you, but there we go. He's ready to go tomorrow.
Okay, so here's some footage of all the wool loaded on the trailer. We just got to strap it down, and then we took it to the collection centre. They're actually shutting the collection centre down next week, which is why we're taking it now, even though we haven't finished shearing all the sheep. But this is the packs pretty much all of last year and from the ATUs we did a couple of weeks ago. Got some footage of the journey from the passenger seat, and it's quite interesting scenery in the second highest viaduct in Cornwall, so enjoy that if you want to hang around. And there's also a tiny little bit of footage I took in the Wool Collection Centre as well.